Good morning, student. This is Amitesh Kumar Pathak, and in today's video, we are going to discuss previous year questions of social science of the chapter Human Resources. And why we are discussing these questions? Because these questions will provide you an idea that which type of question may come in the examination or might come in the examination. So, and it will also help you to prepare better for the examination. So, moving towards the first question that we got here is the first question is why are human beings considered an important part of the ecosystem? Describe any three physical factors that affect human population distribution. So as we all know that we are the part of ecosystem, we are living in it. But the question is asking why human beings are considered an important part of the ecosystem. So there are different reasons for which we are considered as a important part of ecosystem. For example, that we have the intelligence, and with the help of that intelligence, we make use of resources which are present. We also use our critical thinking and creative skills for efficient utilization of resources. So the answer which you are seeing on the screen, it will provide you an overview. You can write answer as per in your own words. These are the some points which I have given here. So the we make efficient utilization of resources, and we also develop other resources with the help of our intelligence, thinking and creative skills, with the help of resources which are present on the earth. For example, if I'm talking about water. So water is a resources. Now we use water for drinking and in our day-to-day purpose, for irrigating the fields and all. And now we are using water to create energy, that is hydroelectricity, which is an important factor, and it helps in providing electricity to a large population in India. The second part of question, which is describe any three physical factor that affect human population. So the question is asking about uh, physical factor that affect human population distribution. So which are the factor which affect the human population distribution? Mostly what we know that uh, the factor which affect the human population distribution have been divided into two part. One is physical, another one is economic. So here we will be talking about physical factor. As the question is asking, the first physical factor is relief. Relief means the landforms. What we see that the hilly areas where the landform is somewhat difficult, or where it is difficult to construct road, establish factories and all, their population, there mostly less number of people live there. Then if we think about plains, which is a flat land, and it is very easy to construct homes, establish industries, make roads and all. So what we find that in the plain areas, the human population is uh, the plains are densely populated, and the uh, other areas like desert or the hilly areas, it is there the less number of people live. Next physical factor is climate. Again, where the area which is having moderate climate, there large number of people live, and the area which has extreme climate, which where temperature fluctuate a lot. For example, in hilly areas we receive snowfall. The temperature when go down to below freezing point. There the population is somewhat less. But when we go to desert, there also there's a uh, fluctuation in temperature, where the in the day temperature go to very high, in the night it comes down. But it's but still it is somewhat uncomfortable for the common people. So the number of people who are living is less. But when we come to plains, here the we have moderate climate. There's a not a big variation in temperature. So the plains are densely populated. If the places having extreme climate, their population will be less, and the places which are having moderate climate, there people prefer to live. The third point is soil and water. We have already discussed soil and water. Soil is very important. It helps in agriculture. If the soil is fertile, that is very easy to grow crops. And for agriculture, we need water. Water is very important resources. We need water in our day-to-day life. So the areas where the soil there is a fertile soil is there, so the people engage in agriculture, which create jobs for other people also, and it also provide food to feed the large number of people. And the water is very important for the agriculture as well as for our day-to-day use. Even different industries also need water. So the areas where the soil is fertile, water is available in abundance. The population, the area is mostly densely populated. So I hope you have understand this question. Next, we are going to the second question, which is name any four state with a high density of population. Explain any three factors that are responsible for high density of population. So the question has two parts. In the first part, it is being asked that the four state with a high density of population. तो वैसे स्टेट्स के बारे में यहाँ पे हमको डिस्कस करना है जहाँ पे पॉपुलेशन जो है हाई है, पॉपुलेशन डेंसिटी हाई है. And then the second part is asking about any three economic factors that are responsible for high density of population. So in the previous question, we have discussed three physical factors. And in this question, we are being asked to discuss three economic factors which are responsible for high density of population. Means we need to discuss three economic factor which led to the high density of population. So the first state in India, as per the census of 2011, there is a mistake in the text. As per the census of 2011, Bihar is on the top in terms of density of population. In Bihar, 1,102 person lives per square kilometer. The second one is West Bengal, where 1,092 person lives in per square kilometer or in a square kilometer. The third one is Kerala, 859 person per square kilometer. And the fourth one is Uttar Pradesh, 829 person per square kilometer. So these are the four states having high density of population. The next part of question is asking about three economic factor responsible for high density of population. The first one is mineral, second one is industries, and the third one is developed means of transport. So all these three factors are related to each other, and they also help one another in different terms. For example, the first one is mineral. So mineral play an important role in industries, and mineral deposit play an important role in population distribution also. A large sum of industries are set up, a large number of industries are set up near the places which has mineral resources or which has mineral deposit. And with the establishment of industry, there is a more scope for the employment. So what we find that the area having mineral resources, and that the areas having mineral resources led towards the establishment of industry in their nearby areas, and the where the industries are established, they create employment for the people. And as employment is there, so the more number of people try to live, sorry, more number of people try to live in the areas. And the next one is develop means of transport. So the for the industry and the two for the industry and for the settlement, develop means of transport also play an important factor. So the areas having mineral deposit leads to the establishment of industry in the nearby areas, and the areas which has industry, it led to the uh, urbanization of the places. The more number of people live there because they can get the job easily. There is a more scope for the employment in the areas surrounding the industries. And for proper utilization of minerals and industry, developed means of transport play an important factor. For example, if industries need to bring the minerals to the factories, so for that, developed means of transport is required. And to exporting finished good from the factories, there also developed means of transport is required, because if the transport facility is not proper, it is difficult for the people to transport the finished goods or minerals. So all these three factors are economic factor which led towards the high density of population.